Good afternoon, I'm Cole Johnson for New England Nation Extra, and today it's time to talk the quarterback battle. It's a fascinating battle in Foxborough, and it's new territory, something New England hasn't seen in 2 decades. If you look across the 32-team league, this is one of the few teams without that locked position. This is a team that had a franchise Super Bowl winning quarterback walk out the door after 2 decades, and now you're left with what you thought was handing the stick off to a young guy in Jarrett Stidham who would be entering his second season. And then you signed Brian Hoyer, that kind of move around backup guy. This would be his 3rd stint in New England, kind of to be used as a mentor to help Stidham through it. And then just weeks before camp, you signed Cam Newton. That makes things a little bit more interesting, and that's a question of, there's the battle between Newton and Stidham, but what about that 2nd and 3rd spot? Does that knock out Brian Hoyer and give some chances to the undrafted rookies and Brian Lewerke and Jamar Smith? It makes this competition even more interesting in camp, and it's something us on the outside are going to have a tough time gauging before they actually step on the field in the regular season because of no preseason games. So there's a couple of battles going on for the starting spot and the rest of the spots in the depth chart. Well, we'll start with the starting job. Newton versus Stidham. If you ask me, this is Cam Newton's job to lose. I'd be shocked if he does not walk out of camp as the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots. You can say he's washed up, he's lost his ability to be an efficient quarterback, but you can never count out a former MVP. I don't care how long ago that was. It all comes down to being healthy, and he clearly has not been healthy over the last 2 seasons, hence why he only played in 2 games last year. According to Patriots reporter ESPN, Mike Reese, he's bringing a vegan strong approach, and he's in very good shape. If he's in shape, that's going to be a completely different story. And his mobile ability could be an interesting factor to the system offense in place that has worked so well for a pocket passer in Tom Brady. Now you throw in a guy who can run around a little bit. He still has to be able to make fast decisions and know where to go with the football. That's going to make or break this offense. But it opens the possibility of an offense in New England we have never seen before. Run-pass option with a heavily talented backfield. It could be fun to watch. The thing that will kill Cam Newton is inaccuracy and the inability to make the right throw. Now you look at Jarrett Stidham. This was his position to lose before Cam Newton came along. He still has a chance to prove himself and step up at any moment in case Cam Newton flops and doesn't fit the bill or gets injured. If the Pats want to stick with the same systematic offense with a pocket passer, he might be the right guy. He has a similar build as Tom Brady. He, quite frankly, sort of looks like him when he steps back to pass. After watching 2019 preseason highlights, he made quick, short passes, good decisions. He's got a good arm, but he doesn't throw it downfield. The furthest ball I saw him throw was a 35-yard touchdown against the New York Giants. Other than that, he's making the right decision. And the funny part is these two are kind of having their own battles already on opposite coasts. Cam Newton seen throwing at UCLA with N'Keal Harry and Damiere Byrd. Byrd, a former teammate of his in Carolina. You go over to the East Coast in Massachusetts. Stidham with his mentor and newly signed free agent Brian Hoyer, working with some guys like Mohamed Sanu, drafted rookie tight end Dalton Keene, and Gunnar Olszewski. They're getting their work in as well. So Stidham's taking it upon himself to make this a real battle. He wants that job. Cam Newton's, I think it's his to lose, but that's not for me to say. We'll see what happens when they step on the field in the regular season. Regardless, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see if any other guys can step up and give an opportunity to those undrafted rookies. And that's it for today. Join me tomorrow, and we're going to talk about one of the most interesting units on this Patriot squad. I'm Cole Johnson for New England Nation Extra.